Jayden Maiava, I just don't think he's. I guess I'm the only. I don't people say that if he the next he could be possibly the next number one pick in the draft in 2027. I just don't see that from Jayden Maiava. I don't see it. When he first took the job, I saw him as like a when he first took over for Billy Moss. I kind of reminded me of like a Colin Kaepernick. But I feel like he ran more that those few starts he had last season, and this year he only would pretty much run on like design runs. And as a passer, I just don't see the did he play well? Yeah, but he also had two guys who were gonna you know Makai Lemon would be a first round pick. Jacoby Lane would be I don't know especially going in the first 3 rounds of the draft. You know, and he had two guys who was of course you can't take away from a guy for having good receivers to throw to. He goes to USC, you expect him to have that. But I don't know. I guess I don't see as much as other people see. And with them losing their top two receivers, and Tanuka is very talented, but he's to this point he's just showed flashes, right? He's not really a proven number one receiver. Um, as well as he played against Oregon. Like I said, I feel like he's the next big time, big thing, but he still has to show that he can produce over, you know, over 13 game, 12, 13 game schedule. Um, Without Makai Lemon on the other side and without Jacoby Lane out there to, take some of the pressure off of him. Like I said, I don't. I'm not backtracking now. I already said I think the guy's the next big thing, but I just feel like going into the next season, um, it would help a lot if USC had a quarterback and who I feel is the more dynamic option of the two, and that being Hassan Longstreet. And it would really suck. I mean, like back when I was coming up, guys didn't. If you transferred, you had to sit out a year. Now you don't. You know, so a kid like Longstreet these days, kids don't sit and wait. You know, uh, so I mean, if USC is able to hold on to him and keep him, he redshirted it last year, and and he's able to stay. If they're able to get him to stay be content just taking the job over in 2027, that would be amazing. But I don't know. I probably wouldn't. I don't know. Uh, That's just not the way it works these days. When it used to be, guys would sit and wait for their turn. It's a different day. You know, he gets paid out of the way, but it's just I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. But I definitely think it'll be interesting to see if he's still here in the fall. That would be amazing. you know, and yeah, I mean, like I said, USC they won that. They got probably I think earned themselves some a little bit of like breathing room. Lincoln Riley anyway. Going 9-3. We'll see what happens in the bowl game. But next year the schedule is so difficult. Even if they bottom out, I mean, who knows? If they bottom out, it could get dicey for Lincoln Riley if that buyout number you know, starts to dwindle down a little bit. Next year will be year 5 for him. So the buyout money would have been at the beginning, it will been cut in half. So it'll just be interesting to see how that goes. Um, yeah, but it's a very dicey situation. Now think of USC. It's like, well, I mean, I always have a quarterback, right? Who's highly touted, can play. When have they not? And then Lincoln Riley, when has he not had a talented quarterback? But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see, what happens with that situation.